Some people hide their darkness behind silence. Some hide it behind a smile. But the most dangerous one are the neighbors who never say a word. This is the story of a family who moved into the perfect home and discovered a nightmare living just one wall away. Willow Bend, Oregon was the kind of quiet American suburb where nothing ever changed. The grass was always trimmed, kids rode bicycles every afternoon, and neighbors waved as they drove by. It was the kind of place people moved to for peace. That's exactly why the Harrison family, Michael, Laura, and their 12-year-old daughter Emily, chose it for their new beginning. Their white corner house felt perfect from the moment they stepped inside. Bright rooms, a safe neighborhood, friendly faces everywhere. Everything looked right, except for the old gray house right next door. It looked worn down, curtains always drawn, garden unkempt, and inside lived a man named Arthur Bell, a 68-year-old retired librarian who rarely stepped outside. No visitors, no family, no conversation, just one strange habit. His house lights stayed on every night until 2 a.m. At first, the Harrisons didn't think much of him until the noises began. One night, only 2 weeks after moving in, Emily heard slow footsteps outside her window. Then a dragging sound, soft, steady, unsettling. Scrip, scrip, step, step. She peeked out of her curtains, expecting to see someone walking. But Arthur's house was completely dark, and yet the noise continued. She told her parents the next morning, but Michael reassured her, "It's a new place, honey. You're just not used to the sounds yet." But the very next night, Laura heard it too. Slow tapping, like someone gently knocking on wood. Tap, tap, tap. When she looked out, she saw Arthur standing at his window in the dark, staring toward their house. No movement, no expression, just a frozen silhouette. The next few weeks got stranger. Small items began disappearing from the Harrison home. Garden tools, Emily's teddy bear, an old wooden box from the basement, Laura's scarf. Nothing valuable, but unsettling. One morning, Laura found an old library card lying on their driveway. It belonged to Arthur Bell, dated 1993. Michael decided to talk to him. He knocked on Arthur's door. Arthur opened it only 2 inches. Michael politely mentioned the missing items and asked if he had seen anything unusual. Arthur didn't answer. He simply turned away and closed the door. Moments later, the living room light inside turned on, and a shadow moved behind the curtain, like someone else was inside the house with him. That night, Emily found a folded paper under her window. The handwriting was shaky, old, uneven. It said, "Don't go near his house. He is not alone." Was it written by Arthur or someone else? Michael called the police. Officers came, looked around, but found nothing illegal. However, one detail bothered them. Arthur's basement door locked from the outside, as if meant to keep something or someone inside. When asked what was in the basement, Arthur hesitated. Then he answered, "Old books." But a strange, damp metal smell drifted from the cracks of the door. Concerned, Michael installed a security camera facing the backyard. For 2 nights, nothing happened. On the third night, at 2:17 a.m., the camera recorded someone entering the yard. A tall, thin figure wearing a gray hoodie, long arms, slow movement. The figure picked up Emily's soccer ball, looked toward the house, then walked away. The camera tried to focus, but the man's face remained blurred. When Michael handed the footage to police, the video file corrupted instantly, like someone overwrote it. Then came the day everything changed. One Saturday afternoon, Emily was drawing in the front yard. Michael and Laura were in the kitchen. Only her drawing pad lay on the grass. On the paper, she had drawn a tall figure in a gray hoodie standing behind a window, exactly like the one from the camera. Panicked, Michael ran to Arthur's door. No answer. Police were called. When officers forced their way inside, the house looked empty. But a cup of warm tea sat on the table, footprints led across the floor, and the basement lock was hanging open. Officers descended into the basement and found no books. Instead, the walls were covered with hundreds of photographs. Pictures of different families, different houses, different children, all taken secretly through windows, yards, playgrounds. Newspaper clippings were pinned to another wall, missing children from 1989, 1994, 2005, all connected with red pencil marks. In the corner was a hidden room containing a single chair, a rope, and an open window leading to the backyard. 3 sets of footprints were visible in the dirt, one large, one medium, one small. On the floor lay Emily's bracelet. The town went into full panic. A search began immediately. And the next morning, Emily was found sitting alone on a bench near the park, scared, shivering but alive. She kept repeating the same thing. He wasn't alone. He wasn't alone. Forensics later uncovered something shocking. Decades earlier, Arthur Bell had foster children. Records suggested he mistreated them. One day they escaped and vanished. Investigators now believed one of those children grew into the hooded man in the video. He had returned to Arthur, not out of love, but out of twisted attachment. He may have been the one who wrote the warning note. Arthur Bell and the gray hoodie man vanished the same night Emily was taken. Neither was ever found again. Some neighbors say that on cold nights a shadow still appears in the window of the old gray house. Tall, still, watching. No one knows if it's Arthur, the hooded man, or something else trapped in that house for years. The only certainty is this: danger doesn't always knock. Sometimes it lives next door, silent, patient, waiting. Thank you for watching. For more chilling true crime stories, subscribe to The Real Crime Truth. Stay aware and stay safe.